Into it. What we got today? What we got? The big book of Bromis. All right. So what we're covering in today's episode. What we're going to be covering today, man. What we're going to be covering is all the vibes. All right, anyway, so in today's big book of Bromis, so I was listening on the radio and they were talking about intermittent fasting. So if you don't know what intermittent fasting is, it's basically skipping a meal. All right, that's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. Doesn't stoke your metabolic rate, doesn't do shit. Okay, you're just skipping a meal, you've got an eating window, the idea is you eat less because you have a shorter eating window. But most of the time, most people just overeat and they don't change their eating habits. So they just eat the same amount of food just in like in larger portions. So instead of having 3 medium-sized meals, they generally just have 2 big meals, and then they generally go and binge even more because they'll fast all the way till well and truly past lunchtime. But that being said, it works for some, doesn't work for others. Hence why keto works for some, and then keto doesn't work for others, man. You just need to find a strategy or something that works for you. That's what dieting's about. Anyway, what I want to cover for this video, man, what I want to cover for this video is how do those ladies, mate, how do they walk with their books on their head and they go, ooh? They don't do that, but they carry the fruit bowls on their head, bro. Pretty impressive. Impressive, man. Nah, what I'm saying, all right. So anyway, on the radio, what they were talking about was a new study released, I think it came out in Germany. Anyway, so in the actual study, what they covered off on was intermittent fasting, saying that it wasn't as effective as eating a big meal for breakfast, okay? So people that ate a big meal for breakfast, it stoked their metabolic fire and they lost 4 times as much weight as someone intermittent fasting, which I find really, really hard to believe, because at the end of the day, when it comes to weight loss, it's a calorie deficit. So you look at weight loss over a day, okay? Your maintenance needs to maintain what you got, and then take away 500, 800 calories, whatever deficit you're in, like Bob's your uncle, and then that over a week, and then we slowly track your weight loss. It goes down. It doesn't go linear, kind of just goes like this. Just depends. Life, sleep, training, types of food you eat, how you respond to like eating carbohydrates, different types of inflammation, like kind of good stuff. So many different types of variables. But that being said, okay, regardless of whether you eat breakfast or you don't, it doesn't fucking matter. What matters is your daily intake of calories and protein, because I'll drop it right here, somewhere around here. When calories and protein are equated for, so when they carry out studies, when protein's the same and calories accounted for, so 2,000 calories, so say 100 grams of protein, okay? The weight loss is exactly the same, regardless of the strategy that they like deploy that day or whatever. So regardless of whether you're in keto, you're doing fucking intermittent fasting, you're skipping breakfast, you're skipping dinner, you're on a Spartan diet, you're eating 1 meal a day, you're vegetarian, you're vegan, like fucking whatever you do, whatever BS you're doing, weight loss is still going to be the same. Calorie deficit's calorie deficit. You feed your dog less, you walk a little bit more, that little bugger's going to lose some weight, or that big bugger's going to lose some weight. It's relatively the same for humans, all right? But it's what works long term, what you can stick to and maintain. You need to find something that you like that is a little bit more than just losing weight, okay? Something that kind of like you enjoy about your lifestyle. A lot of people like intermittent fasting because it gives them that idea they can eat a bigger meal, and therefore their daily calories generally, therefore like they eat less meals, but they're bigger, but it's the same amount of calories. But some people like eating small meals over 6 meals, okay? But what also is important when it comes to training and stuff is keeping your muscle protein synthesis elevated and like spreading out your protein. So spreading your protein over 2 to 4 meals throughout the day. So maintaining that MPS throughout the day. If you're having just 1 meal a day, generally uptake of protein is not going to be optimal. By the end of the day, like, does it really fucking matter? I don't really think it does. Alright, anyway, so the big book of Bromis, pretty much just bust that shit out of the water. Regardless of your diet, dieting is kind of irrelevant, okay? The only strategy you need to deploy is shit that you can stick to and being in a calorie deficit. End of story, mate. That is it. That's it. Anyway, guys, if you like the videos, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.